Yo, it's me, Dead Carpet, and as you can see right in the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you what I normally get from McDonald's before at breakfast time. Yeah, it's 10:11 a.m. That's Sunday, August 31st, 2025. So today's the last day of August, so all ya. This is my long weekend. I had a 3-day weekend this week because tomorrow's Labor Day, so all ya. But anyway, yeah, I went to McDonald's. What I normally get is actually pretty expensive, but luckily I used my code for 20% off on the app, So I got some points and stuff too, so I get some more free food. But yeah, the total would have been like almost $20. So yeah, definitely expensive. Their breakfast is definitely more expensive than their normal food. But yeah, I got a little bit cheaper though, so it was like $15.73, so almost $16. So yeah, still a little bit expensive, but yeah, I got a couple things though, see what I mean? But yeah, I got 2 hash browns and a large orange juice. But then I got like 2 McGriddles, but the way I get my McGriddles is a little bit different. So I'm going to show you that because yeah, it's a little bit interesting, see what I mean? But yeah, here's my orange juice I got. Not for sure which way the thumbnail will be. But yep, tastes just like orange juice. But yeah, they use Minute Maid Orange Juice, but the orange juice at McDonald's, especially for a large, is definitely expensive. I think the large orange juice is like around almost $4. But yeah, they made me get like a meal though, so it saved a little bit of money too though. Because they did like one of my McGriddles and one of my hash browns with the orange juice as a meal. But they did the other one separately. So I guess I saved a little bit more money because the orange juice for the large one was like $2.59. It says, but that says upcharge. So it's a little bit different, I guess. So it's a teeny bit cheaper, I guess. But yeah, I got some ketchup. This is going to be greasy. Don't have any wipes out here with me. Yeah, I got a lot of napkins though. Yeah, I got some ketchup packets for my hash browns. I'm just gonna eat one of my McGriddles right now. I'm gonna take the other one like inside. But yeah, I got some more ketchup. But yeah, here's the McGriddle. It's the bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. But instead of getting like the normal like fluffy eggs, I had them change it for a round egg. The round egg is a little bit fresher than like the fluffy eggs. It's like made like, like right then. But yeah, I normally take the bacon off and give it to my dog, Bunny. Sometimes I eat the bacon though, because sometimes it's like soft. Not too chewy since it has like the cheese on it, And try to put it in the bag. See, the bacon's like all melted in the cheese. There's like cheese all on it. Okay. But here's what it is though. It has like the McGriddle with the McDonald's logo. It's like a pancake. And it has the round egg and then the cheese. Then another McGriddle. Definitely has a little bit like a maple smell because of the pancake thing. Also a little bit like a savory sort of smell because of like the egg and the cheese. Yep, definitely smells really good. This is like a really good breakfast food, For me anyway. The egg and the pancakes are light and fluffy. So the pancakes a little bit tougher around the edge. It's a little bit more burnt. Not too bad though. See, like the egg yolk and then the white part of the egg. Yeah, this one definitely is actually a teeny bit more healthier than if you get it with like the fluffy eggs. This one's a little bit more nutritious, I guess, than getting it, you know, how it normally is. But still probably wouldn't be, you know, actually nutritious, you know, because, you know, it's McDonald's, you know, just saying. But it's not like a healthy, you know, food place. But for an okay breakfast thing, it's okay, I guess. But yeah, definitely pretty tasty. Can't really taste the cheese too much though. The egg and the McGriddle definitely overpowers the cheese, but still tastes in there a little bit though, see what I mean? But yeah, these McGriddles are really good though. It's like when my mom used to, like, you know, make me food like on the weekends, you know, for breakfast. She'd like make pancakes or she'd make eggs, but she'd never like make them together, you know. This has like both those like combined. So yeah, McGriddles are pretty interesting. It was like one day on the weekend my mom would make pancakes or French toast. Then like the other day she'd make like eggs and bacon and sausage and stuff. But, I think the cheesy eggs are like my favorite thing my mom made for me when I was growing up. Some cheese. It's like that soft American cheese, almost like Kraft. Look at all that grease. Yeah, really greasy. The grease was seeping through the bag a little bit. But yeah, and also the hash browns are really greasy too. But yeah, here's like the hash brown. It's also like one of my favorite things from McDonald's. Some McDonald's, I think in California, these are really expensive. Like around almost $4 for one. But luckily in Oklahoma, pretty cheap. You can get them for around $2. See what I mean? Yes, it has like a little bit of crunchy on the outside edge, but it's also crunchy in the middle, but also softer in the middle. It's like, you know, like a long hash brown, you know. Definitely smells potatoey. I'm gonna try to get some ketchup on it though, because I normally eat it with ketchup on it. Except sometimes I eat it with like the picante sauce on it. Most of the time though, I just eat it with ketchup. Forgot to ask them for some picante sauce. But yeah, I got the ketchup. I opened it. I'm trying not to make a mess on me, even though my hands are gonna be messy. Okay, I put the ketchup on it. Here's how it normally is, but I normally like use the packet to like spread it out evenly. Let's get it, you know, like all over it. And here it is with all the ketchup like splattered all over it, you know. Definitely has like a ketchup-y, potato-y smell. But yeah, anyway. This is like one of my favorite things from McDonald's. It has that good like hash brown sort of flavor. Like if you get like hash browns, like real hash browns from a restaurant, you know, where they're like all like stringy, you know. It has like that sort of taste, but it's more compact. A little bit more mushy, but also a little bit crunchy. But yeah, so it has that good hash brown taste, you know. Even though it's a little bit different compared to like real hash browns, you know. Like homemade ones. But yeah, really good, but definitely a little greasy. But yeah, still pretty flavorful, you know, just saying. then I wash it down more with my orange juice. Definitely a really good breakfast meal. Even though it's a little bit expensive. It's not the healthiest breakfast meal, but still for me though, it's definitely a 10 out of 10, you know, just saying, because yeah, it's like what I normally get at McDonald's, you know, for breakfast. Because, you know, if I didn't get it, you know, then it definitely wouldn't be a 10 out of 10, you know, just saying. But anyway, definitely pretty good. Definitely highly recommend it. Give the hash browns definitely a 10 out of 10. McGriddles. Well, sometimes they make it where it's a little bit tough, but today's one that was definitely like made fresh. It's definitely softer. If they didn't make it fresh, it'd be like a 9 out of 10. But when they make it fresh, though, it's definitely a 10 out of 10. Yeah, the orange juice is definitely a 10 out of 10, but definitely expensive though. So I think the orange juice might actually be their most expensive drink. You know, and that's like not one of their coffee drinks or like their frozen drinks. So yeah, I definitely think the orange juice should be a little bit cheaper, but definitely get it as like part of a meal, I guess. Definitely use your like, you know, codes, you know, to save some money, you know, just saying. So, you know, because, you know, you don't want to spend too much extra, you know. Could be spending less, you know, just saying. But yeah, still pretty good though. Definitely try it, so you want to mean. Being wasted on my upcoming videos. So much for watching. See you guys later. Peace out. And bye.